T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello, everyone. It's me, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. But anyway, this review is brought to you by Amazon and their good-ass price they had. Because if it wasn't for that price, you probably wouldn't see this dude. One weird thing I just noticed, his legs are black right here, his thighs. But right here, they're more silver, which I noticed because I didn't like that. Thundercracker is supposed to have all blue legs. So, yeah, what's up with that? I also have no idea what he's looking at. I was going to read this bio in a cool voice, but my throat is all kind of scratchy and messed up. So, just read that for me, please. Thank you. Ever since Classics was introduced, I was hoping and wishing for bigger, taller Seekers during the Classic/Generation lines, because their scaling with Autobots like these is a little bit off, a lot off. So Hasbro finally granted us that wish, and now I have a bigger Seeker mode. But now it's a little bit too big, because when you factor in figures like this, if you're going to go with a Seeker this big, guess what? You have Seekers like these here who could easily fit into that Classics Generation line if you wanted to. If this guy can fit in, they can fit in. What about me? No, Sunstorm, you can't fit in. Oh. But anyway, here we have Leader Class Combine Award Thundercracker out of his packaging. Here he is in all of his glory. No, wrong voice. But anyway, I could tell you right away off top, he is significantly cheaper feeling than this dude, which is nuts. Maybe it's because he doesn't have this backpack back here, but the plastic and the quality just feels far lower than this dude right here. These guns, these arm cannons, just feel like nothing in your hand. They feel like they'll just blow away. And I thought this guy had ratchets, but these arms are way tighter. Maybe it's just mine. Maybe yours won't be like that, but these shoulders are very loose. But let's let you see these two guys side by side. He is a retool of this dude. Whole chest, retool. Everything is different. Head, retool. The neck is the same, but everything else, retooled. Shoulders, retooled. Crotch, the same, just painted different. These thrusters and rear wings are the same, but these wings here, which don't hinge or move in, are different than Jetfire's wings right here. But everything else is pretty much identical. All the weapons and everything else. You probably already knew that, so I'm not going to keep boring you with that. Well, one thing that I do think is cool is with these little arm Seeker cannons right there, he can still do this, which is awesome. Of course, I do wish that they attached to the bicep like they normally typically would, because if you bend his elbow, you have to make sure that the cannon is out of the way of the wings, but it's all good. And of course, he still has all the same weapons as Jetfire. And they can combine, and he has even the same gun as Jetfire with the same hair trigger missile. So, he has this option right there. I put these guns down here because with these things already been in the way, putting these up here would just be a little bit awkward, but I guess if you want them to be a little bit more detailed back here, because these hollow wing bits are ugly. We're used to seeing this design right here, and the front right there. But they didn't. They decided not to do that. One other loose piece. I don't know how good you're going to see this, but I can see it. This little panel right here will not stay up. It's just so loose. This whole toy is just freaking loose and flimsy feeling. The head even just goes up really easy. Let's do a close-up on this said head. It's kind of a little taste off to me. I think the eyes are too small. Because as we can see on this inserted card right here, which is a drawn version of the same toy, the eyes look very huge, but maybe that's because they're glowing. Now, I don't know what's up with this third eye in the middle. The light piping is hard to do because all this stuff blocks it, but it is light piped. So, we have that. Of course, this version of him is supposed to be like the newer version of the secret mode they did in the IDW comics, but it's still a little bit stylized. One thing that I'll complain about as far as this deco, besides the stuff I already complained about the wings, I wish the thighs were blue, because as you can see, with this Thundercracker, blue, and Masterpiece Thundercracker here, it's also blue. So, they kind of dropped the ball on that, and his biceps should be blue too. So, let's get this dude to robot mode. I mean, well, not robot mode. He's already in robot mode. Let's get him to vehicle mode. But maybe you want to see him without these cannons on. Or this gun in his hand. Oh, here you are. Let's put this back here. Give it the image that they're coming out of his bicep. I mean, yeah, his biceps. I guess that's what they're going for when they did this. And of course, he can hold these weapons in his hands if he wanted to. I'm going to put these back on for vehicle mode. Anyway, like I was saying, transformation. Same transformation as Jetfire. I want to go ahead and rotate this head right here. Get this down out of the way. Hands this up right here. Leave that there for now. Take these out of his arm. Put the legs this way. Push the feet up in here. Excuse me. Separate this stuff right here. Bring this down. Go ahead and bring these up here like this. Smash them together. Go ahead and rotate the arms this way. Keep them like this for now. Go ahead and rotate the crotch and the leg up, or the crotch piece. Bend this leg a little bit. And they peg into a little slot right here in the back of the wing. Excuse me. My throat. I need some halls or something. Anyway, try to get these as flush like that as possible. Here's the difficult part. Lift these panels up. Rotate this as high as you can. Now swing this up. Bring this up. Now I'm sneezing. Oh, you know what? That was easier than Jetfire, actually. Close these panels and bring this cockpit down. Now we can bring these wings up like this. And now we have Thundercracker in his jet mode, which is cool. And like I said, these wings sort of hinge because they're on the same joint as Jetfire's wing, but they don't really move. And I like how the leg actually blends in right here, which is really, really cool. Anyway, you can do whatever you want with these guns down here. I think I'll put mines right here. Put this one here. You can put these black ones right here. Well, he'll be shooting himself, or let's just put them right here, because that's an option. And if we pull this landing gear down, he can actually roll, and roll well, he can. And just like Jetfire, the cockpit can open. And if you have Ant-Man, like I showed you in my other video, Ant-Man could fit in there. He can still fit Jetfire's rocket pack because he has these hinges right there. Let's show that off. And we tab these in here. And now he has a red rocket pack. Red chrome rocket pack. And a whole bunch of firepower down here. This cockpit, the way it's designed, you don't really know that's supposed to be a cockpit, unlike with Jetfire, the way Jetfire is designed. Because it definitely looks like a cockpit on Jetfire. Here's thrusters back here. Let's remove this, since this isn't actually his. But I like this jet mode. It's nice and solid. Because of the colors, it kind of comes together to me better than Jetfire. Or maybe I'm just crazy, which is possible. I bet you guys want to see a jet mode comparison. Let me get to transforming those dudes. Here are these two guys in their jet modes, and as I said before, the wings are different. And of course, the hinge colors are different. These wings in particular are different. The rear wings are exactly the same. Everything else in this mode is exactly the same. One thing they did do for Jetfire is they painted his little Gatling gun things right there. They didn't do that for Thundercracker. The intakes are different here, but that should be expected because damn near all of this is retooled. Jetfire only has missile ports right here, whereas Thundercracker has 2 missile ports on both wings. I guess that's all to show off, really, because you already know he's supposed to have that jetpack pack on, but whatever. It's hard to see the differences with that jetpack, but there you go with that. Here he is with his Legends class self. The wing color design or the pattern is similar, and they become the same type of jet basically. But yeah, this one's smaller, so it's just, they have a lot of similarities because they're based on the same design. Masterpiece Thundercracker. Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture right here, or you should already be seeing the pictures. But yeah, transforming them Masterpiece Seekers is not fun. So yeah, I hope you're cool with that. But anyway, long story short, I wouldn't get this dude for full price. I mean, this jet mode is cool, and actually the robot mode is cool too. But they're so huge. Fitting them in the collection is not an easy thing to do. And while I'm sitting here talking about this, I just thought about one more comparison I need to do that might make your decision on getting him or not. Hold on. Speaking of huge and out of place for the Generations collection, you have to compare him to this guy now. So he's perfectly scaled with this Megatron, but with the wings and the way his body is designed, he is almost more broader than Megatron. Megatron is taller, which is appropriate for Megatron against a Seeker. But with all of this going on in the back of him, it just makes him look too wide or more powerful than Megatron, which is a little bit off. But maybe you like this. And maybe you want to get the other two so you can put all three of these guys together with Megatron and maybe have a little small display with just these characters, since they pretty much don't scale with any of the other Generations figures, Combiner Wars or otherwise. But anywho, like I was saying, Thundercracker is a cool bot, but there are other options out there, so I don't even know if he's necessary. I wouldn't have gotten him if he wasn't only $22 compared to $45. So, yeah, if you like him, go buy him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, let me know that you liked it by clicking the like button. If you didn't like something, let me know in the comments. Don't click the dislike button. Let me know in the comments. Share, subscribe. T-Man978 out of here.
Thundercracker lives on fear. Special materials in his jet frame allow him to unleash controlled sonic detonations that can be heard 200 miles away.